We're going to Dublin, Ireland, and we're going to go see Nebraska play Northwestern. Yeah, you gotta watch it when they bring the cars. And they'll just go, boom!
Yeah, it was.
So, Don, how was your flight?
One and done.
We don't have that whiskey.
Okay.
Our very own Trev Alberts. Trev.
How we doing, Husker fans? All right, hold on. I gotta do this. Can you hold this? I want to take a picture, and I want everybody to put their hands up and cheer. I want to tweet this out. I want to show everybody around the world what Husker Nation looks like in Dublin, Ireland. So just a minute here. And my understanding is that looking forward to the game against Northwestern. By the way, Northwestern's a great opponent. It's a great football team. I know Pat Fitzgerald very well. He'll have his team ready to go. They've got a lot of talent. But I'm excited about seeing our young men. They've worked really, really hard. And Coach Frost has worked really hard. He's assembled a great staff. And I think you're going to be really excited to see what they put out on the field. So I want you to help join me in welcoming our head football coach, Scott Frost. Hello, everyone. This is unbelievable. Welcome to Nebraska East, huh? Tomorrow we actually get to go play ball, and it's time. This is the best looking group that I could find off the team.
Elliott Brown, wide receiver from the Omaha area. You know the passion of Husker Nation. How about this crowd?
Hey, Husker Nation, we travel well, don't we?
All right, everybody's waiting to see this offense. What are we going to see tomorrow?
I hope you guys are ready to cheer loud because we're about to score a lot of points. We're going to throw it up. We're going to run the ball. We're ready. We're ready.
We're right here in Dublin, Ireland, where the shopping market's at. Been a couple pubs already this morning, or lunch. A lot of people out here for the Nebraska football game.
Here we go. Let's get things started with a little bit of deadly, dangerous fire, a little bit of pyrotechnics, special effects. Not for me. Like a genuine. Okay? Pressure's on. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was a city throw. Easier to catch. Ready?
here's what I think. All the girls ought to date the defensive line because they can't get a girl pregnant because there's no penetration.
Now, just so you know, we've heard that joke about 30 times already.
Have you heard this? What do you get when you cross Nebraska football with a groundhog?
What?
6 more weeks of bad football.
That's good. That's funny.
And there's a birthday girl. What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't blame this on me.
Sooners. If we would have just kicked 2 onside kicks, we would have won the game.
Here's our plane, Ryanair, going over to Glasgow. We're flying over to Glasgow, Scotland. Yeah. Don and Maureen are back there. And Bob and Susan. What was it? Oh, gotcha. That was even on video.
Right?
So 5 pounds, how much can you win? How much can you win on?
Well, that
with 5
depends.
pounds?
72.
72,
I don't know if you want to actually
72 to 1?
3.5 to 1.
No, 7
3.5 to 1.
Actually, 3.5 to 1. So I don't know, quite honestly. I've not been in there. I'm going to get a couple of.
Maybe
You've not been into the bookie.
No, I'm
maybe
getting
15 pounds.
I'm getting 2 or 3 whiskies first.
Right. No, that's
and then a couple of pints of beer. And by that time, I'm warming up by that time, see?
Right.
He's talking your language, Don.
That's right. So again, you
couple 3 whiskeys and 2 pints of beer.
So you might win 15, 16 pounds.
Right.
I was saying I was saying it's Booney Hobbit, but no, it's
Buchanan.
no. It's
Where are we at, Don? Bob?
Ireland. Jura. Island of Jura.
Lusa Gin.
Lusa Gin.
Scotland.
There's an anvil right here.
Yeah, that's a heck of an anvil.
Why don't you bring back an anvil? You can't find those things. I've been looking for like 10 years. Well, they don't have them.
The only water source on the island, which is not brown.
Okay.
Because brown water in gin is not good.
Right.
So it's completely clear.
Is that why it's here then?
No, it's here because the three of us that founded it, which is Claire, myself, and Alicia, who's not in at the moment, live here.
Live here.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
And we all love it so much, we wanted to do
It's like,
this.
I live here, I'm going to work here.
Yes, that's how it went.
Okay, now that makes sense.
We love gin. I love science experiments. This is just a giant science experiment. I love plants. We all love plants. We all love being out, picking stuff, finding stuff, eating stuff. Next for us will be the rose hips from the wild dog roses in the woods.
Ah, rose hips.
Rose hip. So they're packed full of oil and they just make your gin super sweet.
Yeah. Oh my
God, we've got things like seaweed, so we've got sea lettuce that we use, and a wild water mint that's native to North in the Jura. Scots pine needles, so that's all in that
seaweed
bucket.
and the Lefroy and
Yep.
stuff.
And then the thing that makes us unique is that garlic and thyme. Sit in the pot in a mix of water. No, the big pot. Yeah, in a mix of water and a grain neutral spirit. So all gin distillers start with a base spirit. That tank there is basically 98% pure ethanol. And then and then we cut it with water because it's a super powerful solvent and also it's highly flammable.
Is it corn then?
It's a grain spirit that we start with.
Is it barley or is it?
Yeah, it's a mix.
Uh-huh.
You know, and it's made at a distillery down south. We share the same supplies with Boston Distillery, and they have a whiskey distillery. Even they don't make it themselves because it's really hard to make.
Right.
Of a really high quality unless you're doing it on a commercial scale with massive tall columns, and the spirit is distilled over and over again, so it's completely pure.
Does Jura send you up some alcohol? No, somebody else?
Whiskey is a completely different process.
Oh, I see.
Completely different. So no, we share the same supplier as the botanists in County Line, who are now a massive global gin brand and outsell all of their whiskies combined.
Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to drink this straight too much.
It's 42%. It's stronger than most whiskies. Do you want some tonic with it? Yeah. Just to try.
Yeah, sure.
Any left? So tender flowers, however, so things like the roses, the honeysuckle, the elderflower, and flowers from the flowering limes, not the fruit, sit in the column, which has a perforated base. So it's got holes in the bottom.
So like
and
a sieve?
Yeah, and the reason for that is if you put your flowers straight into the ethanol, they'll just get stripped out straight away. You've lost all of those amazing flavours. This way, when it's very gently heated, the vapour will infuse the flowers as well as what's happening down below. So then basically, we heat our still with it sits in a giant water bath, so it's a very gentle distillation. If you apply too much heat, it'll bubble and boil over and make your gin green, which we know, not very nice. So, and alcohol evaporates at a much lower temperature than water, so as it evaporates, it will condense and cool, revert back to being a liquid, and it will run through the condenser. So this is just cold water to keep it cold.
You get the tail and the heads, right?
You get heads and the tails.
So the piping goes through the
all the way, yeah, basically, and then we'll collect the spirit, basically. And we discard the beginning and the end of the run. No, because it comes out roughly 80% ABV, so that's 160 proof. Yeah, don't want to be drinking that. And we discard the beginning of the run, the heads, because there are certain molecules that distill over first that will make your gin hazy when you dilute it. The end of the run, we also discard because it's really bitter. Because by that point, you've evaporated out most of the alcohol and you're just left with water.
Take the sweet spot.
Yes, exactly. So the hearts of the gin will go into the big tank then they'll sit for about a week, and then we dilute it down to 42%. So in your bottle of gin at 42%, the rest is water.
Okay.
And again, we're lucky here when our water is working. It's very acid and it's very clear, whereas the rest of the island is brown and peaty.
So how big of a batch do you make it for us?
So we'll make about 500 bottles each run from the big stick. So we're doing about 10,000 a year. Half of what we do is export, so we sell to Total Wine and More across the US, Germany, just to Canada. France.
So Total Wine and More is
Yeah.
where you get it in the US?
Yeah.
This is what we were drinking last night down at the
Were you?
hotel. Yes.
But they don't have the right tonic with it.
They don't have a lot of anything.
How do you choose the right tonic?
I had to.
It has to be really light and not too much of its own flavour profile. Fever Tree's great, but it's got quite a lot of flavour of its own. So if you're going to get Fever Tree, make it the light one. Schweppes do a crisp premium tonic these days now, so that's good. But yeah, just not too much of its own flavour. So you want the gin to speak for itself and not to be masked by another layer of flavour.
That makes sense.
And a frozen lemon is really good.
Frozen lemon, yeah.
Frozen lemon.
Yeah. And then we're lucky, so I can drop a rose petal in, or a sprig of mint, or a bit of lemon thyme.
How fun. This is awesome.
This woman mill was built in 1883. However, there's been a weaver on the site going back as far as about 1550.
Wow.
And it was in the same family from 1883 to 1955-ish.
Wow.
When the old guy decided to retire and he had no children, there was nobody interested in it, so it was just locked up and abandoned. And then in 1981 I came with my wife and we restored it all, got it all going again. Been here ever since.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, you can't buy this stuff new anymore.
Nope.
It's all different. Old school machines.
We do a lot of work for Walt Disney.
Oh, you do? Really?
Yeah, I've worked on 25 movies.
Wow.
The biggest movie I've worked on was Braveheart.
I was going to say, I bet it's Braveheart. I'll bet.
You guys are always talking about Braveheart.
And the last film I worked on was Big Friendly Giant.
The Big Friendly Giant.
And I've just,
BFG.
I've just finished working on Pinocchio.
Oh, Pinocchio just coming out.
Just coming out now.
Yes.
What would you do with Disney with those animated
They
films?
make, no.
Yeah, they do it half animated and half human.
Oh, that is so cool. That's cool. So they ask you for a special tartan?
No, they'll ring me up. I mean, I know all the costume designers in Hollywood, so they all know me.
Oh,
And they'll ring me up and they'll say, we're making a film set in the First World War. It's about a horse. We want tweeds and stuff that look as though the 1914-18 war period.
The war horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cut some samples off what I've got in here. Send them down and they say, yeah, we like that one, And they send me email of what they wanted and we do it.
Oh, that's so cool.
My grandpa was in World War I, so yeah. Medic.
Can you buy,
Everything's for sale.
okay.
Everything.
We'll go look around. We're going to go look because I have something in mind.
So next time we watch those movies, we'll think of you.
Worked on Legend of Bagger Vance.
Legends of Bagger Vance.
And what's your name, young man?
Gordon.
Gordon?
Yeah.
How you doing, Gordon? I'm Don.
I love the young man thing, I'm 80.
80? Hope I get there someday.
So if you've got oil and you add water to it, kind of adds, so you know, like it's complex.
Yeah.
It all separates, brings out all flavours. So that's basically what's happening when you're adding water. It's separating your flavours.
Is it special water?
It's just fresh, I know.
Right there?
Yeah, so yeah, the number one is just, to be honest, it's one that a lot of people don't even add water to, because it is just so light and easy to drink. I personally only add water to the cask strength whiskies that are quite strong. Adds a bit more flavour to them. But personally, I'm not one for adding water.
Water helps bring out.
Yeah, brings out flavours, but quite a lot of the time, me personally anyway, everyone's got their own kind of taste. Some people like to add quite a bit of water, some people add 1 or 2 drops. But I don't, I just kind of drink it as it is.
Okay then, folks, I'll give you one welcome to Lagavulin. My name is Ian MacArthur and I work here for a wee while. What we're going to do today, we're going to do the Isla Festival one first. It's 10 years in American oak and it's 2 years in virgin oak. It's 57.7. Then we will do 9-year-old, 12-year-old, 17-year-old and 25-year-old. So in Lagavulin we've got storage space for 7,000 cars. Down in the village, down the road there in Kopecky, we've got storage space for 6,000. We store a lot in Glasgow and a lot in the Stirling area. There's 5 different sizes of casks that we fill. Smallest cask is a quart cask that holds 100 litres. Next one we've got here is an American barrel. It holds 200 litres. Next one here is a hogshead. It holds 250 litres. Next one here is a sherry butt. It holds between 5 and 550. And this one is like myself, small and dumpy. It's called a puncheon. It holds between 5 and 550. You all know what Lagavulin means.
Hollow.
Pour me another.
Hollow in the mill?
Gotcha. Lagavulin is the Gaelic name for a mill in a hollow.
Mill and hollow.
Oh, I had it backwards.
You had it back, but you were halfway there. So what we do is sell up in the shop up there, maybe you've seen, we do 8-year-old. The 8-year-old you can buy anywhere, it's not only in Lagavulin. We do a 9-year-old James of Throne, you can buy it anywhere, it's not only in Lagavulin. We do a 10-year-old, you can only buy it duty free. We did 2 11-year-olds from the Cofferman. They're sold out, but there's another one coming on the market very shortly. Next one is 12-year-old cask strength. It varies every year. Next one is the big seller, the 16-year-old Lagavulin, reduced to 43. That one there we do add colouring in it to get a consistent colour. Next one is double matured. Does anybody know double matured?
No. 50.
That one there is 14.5 to 16 in the first cask, transferred into the next cask, where the next cask is a treated Pedro Sherry cask. It's only in it for 3 to 6 months. There's another one you can only buy in Lagavulin, there's no age statement on it. It's a distillery exclusive. The good news is, there's a 10% discount of anything you want to buy in the shop up to £500. But we do sell 25-year-old. Did you see the price of it?
Yeah. $16.50.
No, that's a 26-year-old.
Oh.
If you give me £2,000, I'll give you a tenner back.
You're gonna give me that?
It's £1,990. So it's Kayla that's looking after these here today, folks. If you're driving or you don't want to drink it, you want to put it in a bottle, I'm spitting in it.
Do a little backwash? Yeah. A little backwash? Is that the secret?
Secret ingredients. Great COVID practices.
So you want to see the next one? The next one is a European cask. The cask.
So that if you just suck the top of it.
Like a straw.
Yeah.
Like a straw, and then you
comes up to the mouth.
Keep going and you'll put it to your mouth and you'll see you'll have a nice colour in your face. Put your thumb on it when you think it's full.
I don't know if it's full or not, but it's.
Well, you're going to figure it out.
Or you'll have lost it.
Hey.
Oh!
That's not much, is it?
That's a lot.
That's
Oh
pretty
my
good.
gosh. Hey, that's my wife.
See how good you are. You can do it.
Your turn, Bob.
That's right. Corn eating champion right there.
Suck. Now, if we run out of gas, we know who is going to be able to siphon it. Oh, this one's got brilliant color.
Does anybody else want a shot to do it?